the MarColMar CETME L rifle. Let's take a look at what we got. Comes with a pretty hefty price tag, but it arrived in this soft case here. Got 3 pockets, a zippered thing, 2 little side pockets here on the side, and there's a shoulder strap in here somewhere. I was walking through Sportsman's Warehouse and found this case. It retails for $150. Okay, so nothing to sneeze at. So let's start from this end. Open this up. It's empty, but pouch there. This one here is your shoulder strap that you can latch on there. Is in this pouch. Now the center one, this is where all your paperwork is. Okay. Says something important break-in note. Roller locks are programmed for a specific power range of ammo. Okay, tells you about variances in that. Using lightly loaded ammo will lead to feeding and extraction problems until the rifle is broken in. So basically telling you to use mil-spec ammo. Has a really neat manual, and this goes into detail on the history of the gun and also how to operate it and to disassemble it, which we'll do that in a separate video because it is different than the others. A lock. Okay, warranty card. Very important. This gun is not inexpensive. You can either fill the card out or go online and set up the warranty, and you get some lubricating oil. Okay, that's in that pocket. Now we go to this one. Empty. There's another pouch in here that's zippered, but that's empty. And the last one on this side contains, well, that's my magazine. They give you 1 magazine, Duramag, and they suggest that you use this here. It's aluminum body. I, through my Adventure Line manufacturing, an old 1980s M16 mag. And that's it. Okay. Now, go and unzip this. Alright, and that's how she comes in mag. You got these Velcro hold downs. And there she is. Alright, I'm going to set this aside and get it in a rest so we can look at it. But one thing I did wish to mention is when I got the rifle, I found the end of this red tie down hanging out and removed it. Then it wasn't until later, until I was looking at the gun, this was snipped off and inside the barrel in action and had to find it. So if they're going to put a chamber indicator in, a proper one, what this was doing inside the gun, I don't know. But that's about the only negative I could find. Alright, let's take a look at it. This gun is really cool. It's kind of one of the reasons why I had to buy it. I guess MarColMar builds these from a kit, forms their own receivers, and I believe the stocks are remade. He makes them out of nylon 66. So very much like the CETME C and the HK design, we got 2 pins. The sight's a little different, and this is a hold open. You pull back on the lever or the operating handle and push this in and it locks open. This rifle does not lock open on the last round of the magazine. Okay, they actually put the CETME symbol. It's another takedown pin for the trigger group and a magazine release, magazine housing, foregrip, and somewhat of a CETME where the bipod goes, front sight, and all that other fun stuff. And this does have a rail welded to the top for adding scopes or other sights. Okay, on the other side we have a standard sling setup, your controls, which I believe they didn't leave the full auto, so safe and fire. I forget what finish is on there, but it looks nice. This gun is sharp. Here we go, the rear sight housing. And that's where when you put the hold open, it comes out on this side, and that's what you'd hit to close the, send the bolt home. The usual, side lever, your ring for your sling mount, but this rotates a little sheet metal handguard, and the flash suppressor. Very nicely done gun. I mean, really sharp looking compared to the other ones. Looking at the rifle from the top, very clean. We'll look at this rear sight. Now, the rear sight is just 2 flip-up apertures, one Mark II and one Mark IV. So it's different than the CETME C. Also, reminiscent of the old M16, you take the point of a bullet and rotate the drum to adjust windage. I guess clockwise moves it to the right, counterclockwise moves point of impact to the left. And like I said, you have a pick rail. And then when we go to the front sight, there's your bayonet lug there at the base of the front sight. The front sight has been modified, and unlike the CETME C that you need a special tool, this thing has been set up to use a standard M16 AR-15 sight tool with 4 prongs, which I have one. Now the manual states that when the guns are assembled, they are laser sighted, they're set on center. And that they go, doesn't mean that the point of impact will be where you want it, it's just that the sights have been more or less set on center the best they can. They said you may have to adjust them, but it should be pretty close right off the bat. So there's our sling attachment and the old duckbill style flash hider. I don't know if that's what they had on there. Okay, take a look from the bottom. I guess that metal part is a heat shield for stock. Magazine housing, trigger group, and I don't know if I pointed it out. Yes, magazine release is there. And it does have the sheet metal kind of flared out and bent as a case deflector, which some earlier versions by another company didn't. Alright, there we go, guys. It's a really cool rifle. I'm kind of glad I got it. We're going to get out and put some rounds through it. I believe the barrel is a 1-in-7 twist. So we'll see how she shoots with 55 and 62 grain green tips. And that'll be it for the overview and what you get in the package. Next video I'm going to show you how to take this gun apart, field strip it. It's a little bit different than the older models, so I'm going to make a video on that. Alright, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.